Good morning, Crystal.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
It's good to see you.
You too. I was just having my morning coffee. Can I have a seat?
Thank you. So is that how you start your day?
My typical mornings definitely always have to start with coffee. Actually, let me just have a sip of that coffee.
Interesting.
After my morning coffee, I have my plans for the day. I set down my to-do lists and everything just so that I'm on track, doing everything that needs to be done. But in a nutshell, that's basically what I try to do every single day.
That's very good of you. So, Crystal, what is the best advice you received from a friend, and who was a friend?
Right. I have so many advices. You know, these days people give you advice left, right, and center. But
For sure.
it wasn't really advice. It was a post, a reel actually, that Chris Njoki posted on her page. And the caption was, let's normalize telling someone, like, wow, you really inspire me, instead of copying me and then acting like we're competition. And I remember I read that over and over again. I saved it, and at the time I was going through a lot in the industry, like feeling copied, feeling discouraged, because, you know, it made me see that, anyway, if someone who I look up to like Chris is going through this, then it means people not complimenting me doesn't mean I'm not doing a good job. But then from their copying, so it really changed my perspective of how I thought about things, and it just set me in a different direction mentally. And it was honestly the best advice I didn't ask for that came to me, hands down.
Chris, thank you for that. It really made an impact. So, if we were to give you one-way ticket to your dream destination, Crystal, where would you go?
Actually, I have this bucket list of all the places I want to go.
Interesting. Go
So
ahead.
is it just one place?
Yes, it's only a one-way ticket.
So kurudi najipanga. Anyway, if I was to pick one place, I would definitely love to go to Turkey. I love the culture, the food, the coffee, the way they create their fabrics. You know, you've seen the Instagram balloons and
Yes.
the flowy dresses. Devs want to have one of those flowy dress pictures, so that's definitely where I take the ticket to.
I can see you have good taste when it comes to travel and different destinations.
I try.
So, Crystal, what is one thing you still have from your childhood?
Okay, one thing I still have till today is a box of beads that my auntie got me as a gift. I'm very hands-on, so that was one of the best gifts ever, because I used to make beads, make chains and earrings, and that's where my love for jewelry started. And I keep it with me because it's like a reminder of where I started and where I am now, and it pushes me every single day, because I know, wow, you started with just little beads, so there's limitless possibilities for it. That is my number one.
It's very beautiful.
Thank you.
And Crystal, if you had a memoir, what would be the title?
Well, actually, I'm actually on my memoir right now. I think I should include Ikojn in it, but I would call it A Day at a Time. Yeah.
So, Crystal, what hobbies do you pursue during your free time?
As I had said, I'm very handsy. Like, I'm more creative with like making things and stuff like that. So in my free time, I do a lot of DIY projects. I paint, I plant plants and things, and I water them. So I don't know if you can call watering plants a hobby, but those are typically the hobbies I bounce around in my free time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what would you describe your fashion sense as?
My fashion sense. It's normally really dependent on like where I'm going, what's the occasion, if it's work. But ideally, I really love like well-fitting clothes, clothes that complement your body shape and print. I love prints, I love color, I love colorful prints. So wherever I'll be going, you're most likely gonna see me with something print, a bodycon, print and bodycon, or like really fitting pants. Yeah.
That's very beautiful. And what is one accessory you cannot go a day without?
Well, I mean, earrings. Earrings are like the kidneys of the ears. You can't live without them. I can't live without them. I feel like earrings bring so much depth to an outfit. Like, you can just be wearing a shirt, pop on some really cute earrings, and then boom, classy. I also keep like a little bag in my handbag of like extra earrings, so that even if I forget one, I can change from office to after hours just with my pairs of earrings. My dream is to pierce my whole entire ears so that I can wear even 1,000,000 of them. Yeah.
And a beautiful set you have like that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Crystal, what advice would you give to your younger self?
My sweet, sweet, innocent younger self. If I was to sit down with her, I think I'd lecture her for 10 million years, but I'll just keep it to this. I'd tell her to be patient with herself, and other than just being patient, to actually put in the work into your dreams, because things don't happen just like this. And when you are putting in the work with your dreams, now be patient with it, because things don't happen like immediately. Yeah.
Okay. Crystal, what impact would you want to leave in the world?
What impact would I like to leave in the world? Let me just have a sip and think on that.
Take your time, Crystal.
Like, impact. Well, I am in the creative industry, so I put out a lot of content, make a lot of things, create creative things, So I definitely would like to leave a legacy of, through my art, having made women feel beautiful, because there's so many ways a woman can feel beautiful, through the way she's received, the way she's projected, and the way she projects herself. So I would like for women to remember me and my brand and think, wow, like those were such good things she did. That was so amazing. And also somehow in the twines, be remembered as a fashion icon.
I love that. And what is the most important piece of advice you will give to women who want to pursue entrepreneurship?
Okay. So I pull up the books that I'm reading right now. I don't think there's one piece of advice I could give to a woman. I feel like just saying one thing to someone is very would come off even condescending. But the major things I would say is, firstly, do your research. Before you jump into any business, do your research. There's so much content out there. There's Google, there's YouTube, there's books, mentorship programs these days, online courses. Do your research. Also, try and find something that you'll do that's more relatable to what you like, or what you're passionate about, or what your talent is. That way, when you get into the business, even on your lowest days, you'll still have the motivation to do it. And lastly, start. Just start. There's no whistle that will be blown for you to start. Just start with that 100 bob, 1,000 bob, whatever you have. Try and make it work and grow it from there.
You had it, girls. Just start.
Yeah, just start.
Yes. So, Crystal, if you had to pick one outfit from the Ikojn collection, what would you pick and why?
Well, actually, I'm wearing it today. So let me just show you. This is my favorite Ikojn item, the pants. I like the other pants too because they're also high waist, but this one, I could wear this every day of my life. It has such nice fit on the body. It's high waist. The material is really good. I also like the bit of like flare detail it has over there, so I feel like it really creates depth, and also the colorful pieces too, but this is my favorite.
You really look cute in that, by the way.
Thank you.
So, Crystal, what does being an iconic woman mean to you?
An iconic woman, what does it mean? That's actually, well, firstly, of course, an iconic woman would be seen as someone who's successful and self-made. But for me, an iconic woman would be someone who, yes, has gotten there, but still involves other women in the community and, you know, builds a community of women where she can also share her advice, help them out, you know, supporting each other. That for me is an iconic woman, because I feel like women are so powerful when we're together. So that's definitely an iconic woman for me.
And are you an iconic woman yourself?
Hell yeah, I am. I definitely see myself as an iconic woman. Even if I've not reached the epitome of iconic, but I'm definitely on the right track.
Thank you so much, Crystal. We'll let you continue enjoying your coffee as you're working. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.